Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And then for those of you listening, I appreciate everyone who listen to and then give comments. And yeah, this will be the first episode. So today I have one of my faculty, another faculty, and I'm really interested in knowing him. I know him for teaching us one of our subjects, and I would like to let him introduce himself. So if you don't mind, sir.
Yes. Thank you so much, Lian.
Yeah.
Yes, myself, I'm Rudra Murthy Itta. I'm from down south of the Indian subcontinent, from Andhra Pradesh, Vijayawada. And I did my bachelor's. I'm an architect. I did my bachelor's from Acharya Nagarjuna University, Guntur, and master's from NIT Bhopal in urban masters in urban planning.
Yeah.
After that, I had some research experience, completed my coursework in IIT Kharagpur. I taken a good role, and then right now I'm doing my PhD, ongoing PhD from SPA Bhopal.
Okay. So, sir, how did you come to like architecture? Before, as a student, did you have any prior knowledge on what architecture is?
Yes. First thing is in 2012. That time, 2012. It's fairly from past. At that time, we don't have that much knowledge. I'm not aware of that architecture.
Yeah.
What is called architecture also. At the same time, after completing my in South, we have a complete competition like JEE mains, and we have to clear JEE mains at any cost. It's like pressure from the home, from residents, from the fathers. If you clear JEE mains only, you have good future,
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
try to clear JEE mains. IIT, NIT is a dream for every student.
Yeah, definitely. And need to, right? Yeah.
So for us, my father said, please clear. I just have cleared this, not able clear within 4 marks. I just not able to clear the BI first paper, but second paper I cleared with a good score.
Yeah.
That is where we can have this SPA and everything. Get a seat from SPA. Then I just come to this architecture. Then my friends thought, one of my friends said, architecture is subject. There is no choice of by hatting something. So it's like completely, it's like creativity. Then I said, up to then first 12th standard, I just have again a calculation, again this. Yes, architecture have a good calculations, but no chance of its creativity. No creativity. There is a chance of creativeness. So that's I thought, yes, I want to try. So there is a NATA. I come to know from my friend NATA, National Aptitude Test for Architecture. Then I just clear it. It's in Andhra Pradesh. Then I got a good state rank. So good state. Then I come to know because it's an encouragement. Like I seen some of the work. What is called architecture? Keep searching on it. So what is after architecture? What is the future? Like one of the persons I interviewed called that I listened that professional art. If you want to study in a professional course, like one of the like chartered accountant, doctor, like lawyer, and architect is one of the professional course I thought. So I come to know that. So I started the journey towards architecture.
Okay. So, like as a student, right? Your first experience as an architecture student. What was it? Did you enjoy being like a first year student?
Yes, exactly. The first of all, sketching is very hard for me because I was very interested in gym and everything. Very hard for me to sketch. I was very afraid of sketching. So my professors have said that sketch is very important. Sketch is a basic design principles, right? We will be starting. So sketch, I used to love the sketching. When we where we'll have this interest. When you don't know something, we'll slowly we'll start doing something. Interested. Yes. Slowly I started. So I think I have the good environment in the college. It's a government college. It's a free. We have some freedom of speech and everything, and my professors used to guide me. So fine arts professor will be there, and he used to listen. He used to take outdoor. Up till 12th standard, my parents not allowed me to go outside. So the first time, I think getting out of the world, then getting outdoor experiences, and so my professors took me to the outside. So there's live sketching and all. That live sketching I like more. We spend days for live sketching and all, and for the case studies. When you want to know about small thing also, my professor, you have to go first to the case study, learn some literature study, learn what is called that, and go out of it. and market survey.
Mm-hmm.
Small marbles, stone survey, and metal survey. These all things I started. Then I decided this is my future.
Yeah.
So definitely I should keep my blood and soul.
Yeah, definitely. Like for me, when I did my first year, I was part of the COVID batch, right? So I didn't get to experience those. But there was one faculty who I really love her till now. She's one of my best faculty till now. I still remember her, right? And this was during online days, you know. She taught us, and then we were so excited to do like what's architecture, you know, like to learn about architecture. And then the thing about architecture school is that I can't say much about other college, but especially in a college, my batchmates were so good in their own things, right? They come with prior knowledge on what architecture is, and most of them did sketching, and they were so good at sketching. For me, I love sketching, but not as much as them, right? I never practiced and all stuff. So yeah, that was definitely interesting to hear that side too. But as time passed, right, and then you come to maybe your fourth year, your final year. So does it change though, like your passion for architecture?
See, that's coming to after completing the second year, third year. There are days of night outs. First of all, I come to the night out before exam. We used to do the night out. From in other courses, I heard from other friends like we used to do night out before exam. But we used to do the night out before 1 week of 10 days off because we need to complete the design. Design studio. So not only design studio, minor design studio like a building construction, working drawings. These are the within one night we cannot complete it. It needs a complete. So we love to do the night out. At the night time we'll be very silent. At the same time, what's the question you asked? And I come to that. Interesting part is like I said, no, there's experience, outdoor experiences and everything. So maturity in the design. So from third year, I started a part-time job in architecture. I thought like being one of the professors said, outside studio, there is you have to bridge a gap. There is a gap between the studio work and the professional work. So I started. I started by researching about. I talking to my seniors, my alumni batch, and the local architects there. Okay, this is how the architect. What's the demand of the clients? How the market is changing from past 10 years and all. So down the line, what is the expectations? What is the demand in architecture? So from after completing my college hours from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and from at least 3-4 hours, I'll be there in office. From my college to office, it is 1.5 hour journey. So I'll go there. I love that, that hard working. So I learned more theoretically. It's a good foundation, college life. So practicality, when you go to practical, see when the combination of the practicality and theoretical, it gives a good output for us. So that from third year to fourth year, fifth year, until I complete my 3 years, I used to do the this course, this part-time job of. That's interesting. Interesting. Like I went to the lorry baker workshop in Thiruvananthapuram. That changed me a lot. That incident, that experience, like lorry baker, low cost housing. And that low cost housing definitely for the slum people. We have seen that. What the projects have done by the lorry vehicle workshop. So then that enlightened me. So that takes me an opportunity. Yes, this is the work. Not only creating the luxurious villas and all. We have to do the service to the public also. So keeping the mind what are the not socio-economic status of different people. So that made me more interesting. Solving the practical problems, especially.
Like I meant to ask you. I believe I'm trying to ask you. What I'm trying to ask you is that because as a student, it's difficult, right? You know that workloads is really hectic most of the time. For me now, I think it's much better as a final year student. But as a junior, like I remember my third year, my second year, third year, the work gets a little hectic, right? Especially I can't say much about much about other, because I was doing online, so you couldn't experience much about other people. You can't go out and all that stuff. And then the thing is that one thing that I noticed after coming to the college is that the interaction itself, right? It's really like I enjoy those. You know, I'm grateful that I have those interactions with such people, and I would say realize how the importance of interactions, you know, with other people as a human being. I assume so. Like this competitiveness, you know, it brings up competitiveness between students and all.
That is very important. The exchange of knowledge.
Exchange, yeah, definitely. And then especially here, people are so gifted here. I believe. And then once someone from your section, your class, does it so well, it fills you up, right? It fills you up, and then you want to do something good, you know. I think that's competitive nature that I enjoy about being in college, I believe. Because once you do those, later on you realize you learn so much because of those interactions, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, for me, I am really bad at listening to lectures and all, right? Me personally.
Not only that's some people.
I tried, you know, I tried my best, you know, I try to be attentive, but it's just my mind wanders around, and then I can't help it. But again, that may be my only problem, but I can't speak for others. That's different, yeah. But as a student, now that you're teaching, right? Do you think your perspective has changed about architecture itself? Or?
As being an academician.
Yeah.
Yes. Being an academician is one of the aspects, like studying about different students, psychology, mentality, and one thing is that different. I started with 7 years teaching experience is 7 years. So like initially the students will be somewhat enthusiastic. Down the line, the students have been in this digital era in AA and all. Students are more focused on digital media.
Yeah, I mean, definitely our attention span also like decreases, right?
Smart work. They believe in smart work. They're not in hard work.
Yeah.
So most probably, especially. So that hard. One thing is that ethic is right, because slowly we have to increase the load of, because slowly initially in the first year of BRK we'll be studying about residential projects. When it comes to the final years, we'll be counting multi model transportations and these big projects like urban design and everything. The big scale will be very high. At the same time, there is a chance of learning the things the better way. At the same time, what you said, like hectic, that different students will be there. So in a teaching learning process nowadays in India, most of the colleges have been teaching learning process like, so advanced learners, like slow learners will be there. Slow learners who are performing very low in the academic level, in a 5 years BRK level, that does not mean they are performing in the outside of the studio also. No,
it does not mean that
circumstances changes them. The demand, there is a demand. So at the same time, how to teach the people. So after that, the students will be coming to us, where they are just their enthusiasm. Sir, we have to learn this, but I am not able to solve this, like problem solving methods. So we'll be going to the problem solving methods. So what type of, so this is the right way, this is the shortest way you can solve this issue. Some people will be very stuck in initial starting problem. So they are the starting problem. So I don't know where to start. I'm not able to can you give me a glimpse of it? Can you brief me about this and all? So that separate attention needed for the students also. Because in a class, we'll be teaching the subjects for everyone. From basic to advanced level. So the people, the grasping power and as well as the attention, hardly 15 minutes, starting 15 minutes, very crucial for any academician, any professor. So holding for 45 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour sessions is like, it's very tough. Because students, we need a break. So after every 15 minutes, we need some more clarifications. We need some discussions, general discussions, bringing awareness about the topic. That is very important. Because students continuously, if you start teaching, completing the process of syllabus and everything, that does not give the good output. So we need to have a break and we need to discuss. We need some individual. We need to have some participatory learning methods like group discussions and distant minute, seminar, debates.
Yeah.
So these type of teacher learning process has to be inculcated in the curriculum. So that way we can get good output. So that's and video synthesis. So we had to show some video. So the student had to see that video and analyze. Okay. So again, by seeing the video, we have to come out what is the merits and demerits of it.
Yeah.
That is a part of where continuously the old method of teaching has to be changed. Gradually, it's been changing.
Yeah. And yeah, you talk about debates and all. I want to ask you questions about that. Oh, debates and sharing ideas, right? For me, now I learned that how important it is to like debate and then share ideas, ideologies, right? Because it's important for students to come up with their own ideas, right? Whether it's good or whether it's bad. And it's like I love debates, right? I listen to a lot of debates and I enjoy debates. Like the first debate that I watched was Christian versus an atheist, something like that. It interests me and I love those.
Yes.
Like
I understand.
because at the end of the debate you come up with solutions, right? Because at the end of the day it's supposed to be neither that discussion should neither be Christian, neither should be atheist, right? The conclusions is more like what's in between, what can we agree on, right? And that's important. And then sharing of like ideologies, right? The thing is that we live by ideologies, right? Humans as persons, we live by ideologies, and then these different kind of ideologies should come up with as a part of some student. It might be wrong or it might be right. That does not matter, but one should have the ability to share those ideologies, right? That's what I believe. The reason that I'm asking you is, as for you, right? The subject which you taught us was not a part of our main subject. So I feel like you struggle too, right? Trying to teach us, and then because again for us too, when we get a different curriculum, faculty trying to do different thing, we struggle too, right? To accept what one does. Maybe one could say they could blame the system. One could blame the system that people are always trying this one, and maybe one could say that it's because of the faculty, and then one could say it because of the student. The student are not paying attention. So, like, what's your view? Like, you have taught us like already for maybe the past.
That's a good question. See, we are last 10 years, or 20 years or 30 years back, we have separate scenario. So for example, I'll take one thing. Movie will come to the pictures, movies and all. That at those times we don't have that much actions and all. So science fiction, and everything that we have, but today's there is evolution in picturization also. And there is evolution of vehicles we are using. There is evolution of the clothes we are using, the tradition we are following. So according to the environment, we are following. According to the climate, we are following. At the same time, our daily life has been changed. Our diet has been changed. According to we are saying that we have to take more protein, calories, diet and all these days because we are affecting after COVID. Everything has been evolved. At the same time, in a teaching also, the syllabus, recently the government of India has announced the orange economy. So mostly about down the line of 10 years or 20 years, we will be having definitely an creative economy, orange creative economy. So the curriculum, every course has to be changed. It's changing also. All the premium institutions in India, not the premium institutions, private institutions, government institutions, that old curriculum has to be changed because the perspective, where is the demand? The demand, for the demand we have to supply. We have to train this student level from a course. We should not focus on this more theoretical aspects, but skill based. Skill is very important right now. The curriculum has to be tuned on the basis of the demand from the first year. That's why the skill after 11th and 12th standard, after 10th class also, there is a diploma. They can do diploma. So why not 11th and 12th standard? Why? Because they can go for diploma. Because you asked about the debate, sir. We need a debate. I am very interested in debate. The main thing in a debate is like patience of listen. Just whatever he just shouting and everything, we have to be very patient, listen, and after 5 seconds, just smoothly we have to answer.
Yeah.
Eye contact is very important.
Yeah.
So contact we have to answer. That is a biggest weapon of Brahmastra in debate. Not only debate, anywhere.
Yeah.
Patience of listen, patience of what he is saying, what is intention, and how can we answer that question is very important. So that answering the question comes from where, because I teach a building services, I can when you have water in a water tank,
Yeah.
then if you open the tap, you'll get a water.
Yeah.
If there is no water in a water tank, if you open the tank, what will get? We'll get air. So we should not, our words should not throw like an air.
Yeah.
We should have some meaningful sentence.
Yeah.
So that comes from the good knowledge, good experience.
Yeah.
That experience comes from if in a college life,
Yeah.
theoretically, then experience of practicality, both combination definitely will solve the good answers.
So, my next question, you don't need to answer if you don't want to.
Yeah.
I'll try to push you back a little. Since this is my podcast, I want to like push you back a little bit, like, and I get the idea, right? But I remember during my second year, since my first year, right? Again, the same faculty. Why I love about her is that we can say such nonsense, right? Nonsense to her. And I did ask a lot of questions during then. I was like a question guy, right? I used to come up with such obnoxious questions and all about the student. I remember once I asked her that, ma'am, like, why do we even study this type of subject? Isn't it common sense that we know one should know this stuff? You know, that absurd questions.
Yes.
But she answered in such a way that it's like, yeah, it makes you want to learn more, you know, and it feels like there's no consequence. But what I'm trying to ask you is like, till now, maybe the reason that I'm not asking that much of questions, that I don't like asking questions anymore, is mainly because I feel like, for me, I can't say much about people, and I think I'll get hate saying this one. But I feel like sometimes for me, when I ask questions, right, there are consequences, you know. I feel like there are consequences for asking like stupid questions and all there. And look, it's like, I think mainly that's one of the reasons why, you know, I feel like people don't ask that much. People don't speak up that much anymore. They're asking whether that consequences can be like, yeah, you get, you know, devalued from your in front of your classes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you get called out from your classes that you're stupid and all stuff.
Yes.
Maybe because of that, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't want to like call out anyone. But that's how I feel like.
Yes.
Because one thing is that I don't want to like take this as my Northeast card, whatever. But you know, like, I also look different, right, from majority of my classes. So whenever I do that, I stand out so much. You know, I stand out so much, and especially now, I don't like standing out. You know, I rather, you know, be silent, nobody know me, and then just finish my course. That's my mindset right now. But it was different. I could say that it was different before. You know, I was asking such stupid questions, and it was during online days. You know, she had the time to answer all this stuff. You know, that's what I appreciate about her. But again, like, what's your view on this?
Yeah, there are two aspects I can answer this. You said about questioning, and you said about looks wise and consequences.
Yeah.
And one thing I have to answer this. The two aspects I'll be question. A student should question.
Yeah.
That mechanism from your bachelor's level is very important.
Yeah.
So why the questioning will come? If you don't know anything, that is the thing we have to learn more. When you come out of the society also, we have to question. Question is, there are so many platforms are there. Questioning is that. It should not be informal, in a formal way, as per the society also. If we have any, some dirtiness is there, it is not good, some aqua situation is there, it is creating some havoc, and it is creating a pollution to the public. You have to capture it. And the governments also nowadays, they're bringing some apps. So any like a readdressal of these issues and all. So that the government also taking the initiation. Yes, questioning mechanism is needed for every human being right now in this generation. Not only here, That's what is very needed, because that's questioning changed the perspective of the so many freedom fighters, so many of the philanthropists, and every questioning.
Yeah,
After that we get, see, you said questioning is that there are again the categories are there.
Yeah.
When you want to question anything in a subjective perspective, and a teacher is very patient.
Yeah.
That's what I learned. My senior professors, what they said, that whatever the questions, listen.
Yeah.
So some student may be asking logical question, analytical questions, very tough question.
Yeah.
Some student will be silly questions. Maybe I should not say that silly, that term, because for that perspective of the student, it will be very basic.
Yeah.
It's very big for him, but
Yeah.
but it's very small one due to my experience and my
Yeah.
my knowledge. That I should be able to answer it. Okay, understand, maybe in a different way,
Yeah.
and we can answer in a different way so that he can understand.
Yeah.
At the same time, some questions maybe the students will be like, sir, if I question my professor like this, maybe I may feel my friends will laugh. That type.
But you should agree that they do exist, right?
They exist. That exists. But that type now, students and faculty should have some rapport. They can ask, they come to the cabin, they can clarify the doubts.
Yeah.
So sometimes slowly, you can ask this, and some students feel that they are not comfortable asking the questions in the class.
Yeah.
So they can come that rapport. They don't have that rapport.
Yeah.
At the same time, see, daily asking is one aspect, and the consequences you said looks wise. I am from down south, teaching in the middle of central of India.
Yeah.
Some people, that I went to case study. There's some place in Rajasthan, some places. When I'm walking with my students, some shopkeeper suddenly, hey, come here. And what? You look so much different, because that American skin tone. I'm from Dravidian. So there's like, I feel very happy because I studied my master's from Bhopal and PhD coursework from IIT Kharagpur in West Bengal, and coming from past 5-6 years, I'm in the north only. So I understand that is difference will be there, because South India, Northeast and North India, and these differences will be there. But everything comes, and it's a life cycle. So you have to come across nothing. Sometimes when we create a demand in ourselves, anywhere we can go. Yeah. Anywhere we can go. So Leon, you are creating a demand. Yeah. Through demand, Leon has some skill. Okay, for this work, I should have some skillful person. Yeah. I will hire Leon only. I don't know his color tone, his appearance, where he is from. It does not mean. So when there is a demand of the person, very skillful person is there, then definitely we have to.
One thing is that
we should create a demand from ourselves.
Maybe one of the reasons that I'm asking this question, right, might be because, mainly because of my experience. See, I'm not a good student, okay? I would assume so. I'm not that much of a good student. Plus, I'm not that much of a good in my studies and all stuff. But I'm like an average student, mainly. Not now, maybe. Yeah.
I'm also same person. But I'm also very average person.
Yeah, I'm like an average student, maybe below average, I would say. But that's a different thing. But for me, like you said, going to the cabin, like faculty cabin and all, are not my thing, I don't do that, I don't like.
That's also one.
And look, I may get hate from this again. Someone might say that it's your choice. If you want to learn something, you should do. And I totally agree with that. But sometimes it doesn't work with some people, right? So maybe because of the culture itself, right? Maybe the college culture itself, they don't practice this stuff. Maybe the reason for that one. So as you're faculty for 1 year, I would assume so. What's your view on this stuff? Student coming to you, you must have felt it, majority of the students which come to you to go to the personal cabins and all. Majority of them are obviously topper student, good student. But when it comes to average and below average, most of the time we don't go, right? We just stay with the online and then go stuff. And then again, same thing. I think it's because of the consequences. I feel which we have felt before.
Definitely.
Again, oh my God, I will get hate for this one if some faculty and all.
No. I'll tell you my experience. Before coming to the School of Planning and Architecture, Bhopal, I work in one private institution called KL University.
Hmm.
So in the private institutions, every professor has some other, not only academia, administrative works also will be there. At this, there they said that we have to take the counseling of the students. Here also there is a counseling of student is there. I have to take the counseling of students of 40 students.
Yeah.
40 students at any cost, they have to come at least twice a day in a week.
Yeah.
So they will come to me. So there are like nervous people will be there, very hesitation people will be there, and they said we have to take counseling. We have to give assurance that, ma, please, whatever you are speaking, you can speak. So first 1 month they'll feel hesitate.
Yeah.
So I had to create that environment. They're in safe hands. Counsel the students. Counseling is in two aspects again. One is like a personal life. One is like academia life. What's the tough situations? What are the what they feel very tough? And personally, is there any health issues affecting their academia life and all? Everything will just that experience. That experience took me a next level. So being very patient and gentle, not only me, every person, every faculty or anybody has to be come across that initial life.
Yeah.
So you have to know how to speak with the student.
Yeah.
At the same time, every person cannot be like Leon. Every person cannot be like other person.
Yeah.
So we have to know how to talk. So what their expectations and all.
Yeah.
One is time is the biggest treatment.
Yeah.
Slowly, every student will understand. That is not like very strict faculty. I'm very strict faculty and all. That is not like that. So slowly we have to understand the mentality. Slowly, in the time being, a student will come. But one more thing, in a formal discussion, what you asked is formal discussion is like mail is there or anything else. They just in the night time also, night 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. One of my Gautam John will be, sir, we have a doubt. Can you clarify in the next?
Yeah.
So I feel very happy.
Yeah.
Because my personal life will be there. At the same time, the students who is not able to ask the questions in the classroom, he's messaging me in the night.
Yeah.
He's messaging in the night and he's asking me. And sometimes now some students will be like in a group, in a WhatsApp group, some people will be able to ask. They're not able to ask in the classroom, but they can happily text me.
Yeah.
They can happily mail me. They can. There is a book we call counseling book will be there. So if any have any doubts, please I'll be giving the book diary to them. If you have any doubts regarding academia, if you have any problem with teaching, please write down that diary.
Yeah.
So that diary I'll take, then I'll just note it down. Okay, that changed me teaching a lot. Some students are, sir, your teaching is very fast.
Yeah.
We are not able to understand your teaching. Okay, that I taken as a feedback. Then as a feedback, yes, next time as a counselor, as a feedback of the subject course coordinator of the same subject, I'll understand.
Yeah.
At the same what you are understanding, you are saying that, sir, I feel like questioning, asking, I feel very. One thing is that you can ask different professors with whom you are very comfortable with.
Yeah.
So all professors will be not a tough persons. I am very sure about it. Some people will be have good rapport with you.
Yeah.
Some people will not having good rapport. Even your seniors are your good teachers. Seniors, and they'll tell their experiences, and you'll get a good subject from them also.
And more on this one is that one thing that I would add is maybe our batch, right? Maybe the batch which I am right now, we felt like that one, and then we feel that we are elder now, and like much more experienced now.
Experience now.
Yeah. So that's why maybe because of that one we don't do those stuff anymore. Maybe, but this stuff can still be implemented on the junior batch, right?
Yes.
Like the first year, maybe the second year, you know. But do you feel the same way that the way that I'm explaining that it's hard to do on the senior batch, right? The senior batch, this stuff. It's just, I feel like because we came from an internship to now, right? We had our experience and then we had to come to a college now. So mainly that's how I felt, I believe.
Yes. You said about seniors now being a very well matured person.
I mean, not mature, but I mean at least act, right?
Somewhat, because initially good step, good experience. Initially you will be naive and all, you don't know that much experience, you'll know how to talk. After coming up for all different type of mindset of a people and different work knowledge, practical knowledge and everything, you'll be have some sort of knowledge. Then you can, from your so-called motherland, so-called area, the city or people state, the people are coming your juniors. You can teach your juniors how to behave, how to be, how to move on, move on. What should be a focus area? What should be? Forget.
No, so I think I agree with you that I do learn a lot from my senior. I mean they taught not taught, but they share their experience.
Experiences.
It depends on one how one interpret that. I would assume so. So after you finish your bachelor, did you work or?
Yeah, I work after. No, actually, in my bachelor's only I have been part-time job in architecture office. So my father, that is the thing. My father has forced me. If you didn't crack the gate, your life will be over.
Okay.
That is because he has a good friend of engineer. Engineer whose sons are doing engineers and well settled in engineer background, and he said that if you don't crack the gate, you're already age bar. My father is not educated person. He is from a background of he said he's very afraid. He's too much of concern. Do that, do this, and you should be very. You're only son to me. You have to be very gusted officer. And then I just come across through my father. My seniors taught me that gate is very important. My professors also there said getting a rank in a gate and an architecture, getting an IITs and NITs, it's a dream, and you go to a government college. Yeah, from government college. Then I started preparing to in my internship itself. There is science studio is there in Vijayawada. When I go to the office after the last evening 2 hours, it's very crucial time. Evening 4 to evening 7 o'clock. For every architecture office, architecture firm, internships or any office, we'll get a more work in the evening time. Not in the morning. In the evening, we'll get a more work, load of work. So after 7 o'clock, I come back to my home around 9:30 or 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock to 12 or 1 o'clock, I'll study preparing for gate preparation. Gate, I crack the gate, and initially immediately after completing 2018, my bachelor's, I joined in masters. So there is a pressure in my, it's a family way. At the same time, after completing it, then I went to the professional practice center.
Okay. So that means you did it before your master?
No. Yes. After masters, I have the experience.
Experience. How long have you worked?
I work in at least 1.5 years. I have worked in architecture as an architect, junior architect, in science studio in Nellore. I have come across this community gated community projects and residential projects, commercial and everything. After that, I just went to the IIT Kharagpur for a PhD research.
Okay. So, what's the reason that you want to do academics instead of practicing?
That's a good question. To be frank, outside at my time, it takes time to settle in a professional life.
Yes, I've thought about this since I'm finishing up my bachelor's.
To be frank,
and then one thing is that in architecture, right? So as a fresher, you don't earn a lot. It hurts. I mean,
so I earned. You have to say in internship I got 4,000 rupees. It's my city. It's a Vijayawada. I got 4,000 rupees. After second, we have an internship of 1 year. 1 year. Now we are only having a 1 semester, but we have 2 semesters. So 4,000, 5,000 I started. When I coming out, my senior said me that after BR, how much you're earning? Yes, we are earning 15,000. 15,000. So what about after if you're a boy, you'll get an 18 to 20,000. Why? What is a girl? Because boy used to go for a site visits, more site visits. More site visits, so you'll get a more. Okay. Then I understand. So another senior is there who is getting a 25,000, 30,000. And I said, that, sir, what you have done? I done my interior design, my masters.
Yeah.
Okay, we have done a masters, and then we have a choice of asking more money.
Yeah.
Then one of my senior who is settled is Karthik Chadalavada. He's an assistant professor from SP Vijayawada. He's earning good money of 55. He said, when I just for Gnan workshop is there, I went to SP Vijayawada. Then I asked him, sir, how much you are earning? Because we are very enthusiastic to ask our seniors how much you're earning.
Yeah.
Then he said, I am earning 55,000. At 2016 and 15 and that time we are earning 55,000. It's a lot for us. And how, sir? Because I'm in academia.
Yeah.
Is very settled.
Yeah.
Settle and some of settle and there is a chance of to become in an academy also we should have this research knowledge. Research knowledge because PhD is very must. Then I decided yes, okay, first I should be very settled way. I'll go for academia and as well as freelancing. With the permission of my university level also, I used to do architecture because there are fluctuations, up and downs will be. Some clients will be not paying you return back. The payment issue is very tough because in a month end we are getting a salary here. That is like a stable income.
That's what as a
it's an option.
I did thought about this stuff, and it honestly it sucks, so thinking about this because you know that even if you're going to have your own employer, right, you need to work harder than their employer, right? Yes. Nobody is going to work hard as you, right? During those initial stages. That's what I realized.
Then I took this masters in urban planning, right? I work in DTCP, Director of Town and Country Planning from Andhra Pradesh. So I've been part of Kambudur cluster, which is the integrated spatial planning, and we got a national award. I am part of the 12 members. My architecture is a micro scale and urban planning is a macro scale. So getting policies related thing, codes and bylaws and the rules and regulations in that scale. Again, I thought like I'm choosing the different sectors where I can earn. Then one of my seniors said that if you take this urban planning, you'll having a district planning officer. So you'll have a good opportunity in a planning sector. You have good money and all. Okay. This the people influence is there, but at the same time, I set myself aside and self-evaluation has been started in me. After BR, which college is good one? Which is having, one of my seniors has chosen ITPA. Without recognition of ITPA, he had done a master's. So which college have good ITPA, good faculty, good curriculum, everything I self-research. So everything I evaluated is, okay, this is a good college, this is a bad college, which career I had to choose. So started, that's taken me aside. So started slowly I've been evaluating myself and I'm a 3 times a great Gate scholar. Already ranked 3 times a Gate scholar and internship in the planning officer and a planning department. Slowly changed myself. Slowly I just planned myself. So after this course I had to work. I have worked in an office again. After masters I worked 2-3 years and I started helping one of my seniors in planning projects. So architecture plus planning projects and all. Then research. In research also I want to do in a municipal finance augmentation. So economic is one of the biggest gap in the municipal urban local body level. Slowly I come to that. Then in academia. In academia, as a part of academia also I'm working, I'm doing my practice. And now I'm not doing the practice because I'm a government employee right now.
We can't share those. And I think we'll come at the end of the podcast. I really enjoyed this podcast, and I love the podcast. Plus, do you have any advice for anyone who want to pursue maybe academics?
Before coming to the academics, here in academic is somewhat. In academics also we have chance of doing projects. We can take the projects. So we have R&D field is there. Consultancy projects we can take. Before taking the consultancy projects also, we should have a foundation of after completing your BR, after completing your masters. Nowadays, in AI, artificial intelligence, digital era. So everything artificial career itself in a very tough, because getting a money, because compared to the IT employees, we'll get very less. There is a comparison in society also.
Yeah.
Okay, you're asking about academia. I'll give you a broad answer for it.
Yeah.
Broad spectrum. So when you're choosing this architecture, is one of the aspect is that be prepared. That is your own hard work will suffice, because it keeps you in a good position. Your own hard work and research, that is done. And the second thing is that when before coming to the academia, at least we should have strong support in from after completing a master of a study chapter, completing of study chapters, we should have a practical knowledge. Students nowadays will be charged with AI, using AI, will get a better answer from a faculty. There should not be stagnated position. So,
yeah, definitely. Like,
we should have practicality that the professor, any professor, any academic professor can replace, how they can replace that AI through their practical knowledge, practical skills, solving the questions. When student asks, sir, how can we treat this water calculations, there are some issues are there. So with a good experience only, good experience as well as base of theoretical knowledge also, and evaluation process, the person, an academic can solve. So they should have good experience in a professional as well as academic as well, so that they can excel in the academics. That is the thing. And so academics is not only the safest path, but because it's a noble profession for us. So I think as part of the openness way how I started, but how I settled. Because choosing, not only I have other like architecture, like other choices, career choices, because I like speaking. I like communicating. I like learning. Everyday learning. When you want to teach a class tomorrow to my students, I should prepare enough. I have to research and everything. Every week is a challenge for us, because answering to the 100 of students, working in 24 hours, 20 hours in a week, Herculean task, and again multitasking. Again, I had to work other research projects. I had to work other tasks, because very in this engage, I'm a budding academician, so that it's very tough for us. Time management, understanding different psychology of students. So nowadays, patience is very important for us. Hard work, patience, is smart work, everything, accumulation of all these skills, soft skills and everything is a complete academician, I feel.
And I would love to add, if you agree to it, that you need to love what you're doing. I believe so. Because most of the time as a faculty for you, I believe that most of the time you have to give the same answer every time, right? And you can't look as if you hate giving that answer every time, right? The same answer. You need to be always like active, I would believe so. Like you need to look active to your student, because even if the answers are the same, the students are not the same, right? Their experience are all
definitely.
I would assume so.
Definitely.
Okay. So any words to student, advice, or any word to the student?
No advice to the students. No advice to the students, because outside market, what we learn, what we want to excel and all. It's like not one side of understanding. It's from the both sides. We have to update. We have to understand the scenario. That's what our seniors has taught us. In our field, in a professional field. So one of my senior, which is very good position in a like highest position in my institution, he said that be patient. Students are very smart. Be patient. Update yourself. Go back to your student life. You also start sketching. When we are giving a reader to the student, we know the pain. But we are making the students sometimes students want to break us. Because they hate professors by saying very harshly. They hate professors. Because we are the same student who hate initial days will come back to us at the last, because we have to be very harsh in sometimes, we have to be very cool, and we have to be very loyal to the administration as well as the students also. So it's like it's a both action.
Yeah.
It's a combined work. It's not like that students has to be changed, and students, if there is a demand, if I say tomorrow is a review,
Yeah.
students will come with at any cost, they'll come to the review. They'll prepare like this or that, and they try to give an impression that we have worked from past 1 month, and we know everything.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you want to speak. Okay,
Yeah.
that's patience. Again, we'll give the inputs
Yeah.
for the next review. So we'll also know how many reviews makes the student perfect.
Yeah.
And at the same level, student will, by our actions, by our hard work, if we portrait, by our enthusiasm, how the professor, students will come one point, he'll also understand, okay, how my colleagues, how my friends have been working. I think my family domestic circumstances, my father, the social status and everything, the need of doing work, the need of a student definitely will change. No guidance needed. No, nowadays no guidance needed. If we create the need for a student, he'll tune. If you don't create the demand through our knowledge, there is no need of, if you feel that no need of studying right now, no need of submission, that much efforts are not needed for this review, and he'll not do. Will not get a good output. If there is a need, if there is a demand, if there is a circumstance, everything, that circumstance we will create.
Yeah.
Their friends will create. Everybody will create. If there isn't, definitely student will turn. That's actually we don't want to work. Suddenly I get in I met with a fracture. I think if I get anything health issue, like alarm situation, firefighting every day, I have this problem, health issues and all. Suddenly we'll go to doctor. Doctor will say, you have to stop this, you have to stop this, you have to follow diet and everything.
Yeah.
Because if you follow that, it will be worse situation.
Yeah.
There is a demand.
Yeah.
And there is a need, first of all. That need, if you create in every student, you'll see wonders.
Yeah. I love the answer. Thank you for this having this podcast.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So I really love this conversation. So anyone who likes to have more of Sir, you can comment me, and then you could, say that you love, and then I think Sir would be having to down to have another. I guess so, right, sir?
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone.